In realms where gods and myths collide and dance, a tapestry of tales unfolds by chance, where divine demises, both fierce and grand, spin the fates of worlds in their unseen hand. Prepare to voyage through this ancient land.
Welcome to PathtoFacts, where mysteries are solved and wonders are revealed. Today we'll delve into a world that's right under our noses, yet still full of surprises.
One, death of Balder in Norse mythology. In the cosmology of Norse mythology, Balder stood as a beacon of joy, purity, and light, cherished by all the gods and beings of Asgard. His mother, Frigg, sought to protect him from any possible harm by taking oaths from all things in existence except the seemingly harmless mistletoe. Loki, the trickster god, took advantage of this oversight and fashioned an arrow out of mistletoe. He then directed the hand of Hodr, Balder's blind brother, to throw the dart which struck Balder down. This event was not only a tragic loss, but a crucial precursor to Ragnarok, the apocalypse that would bring about the downfall of the gods and the world itself. Balder's death symbolizes the fragility of beauty and goodness in the face of deceit and malice, and embodies the Norse belief in the inevitability of fate and the cyclical nature of destruction and rebirth. 2. The murder of Osiris in Egyptian mythology. As the embodiment of the afterlife, fertility, and resurrection, Osiris played a central role in Egyptian mythology. His brother Set, driven by jealousy and ambition, devised a cunning plan to kill him. Set tricked Osiris into lying in an ornate coffin, which he then sealed and threw into the Nile. Osiris's wife, Isis, tirelessly searched for his body, eventually recovering it long enough to conceive their son Horus. Horus's subsequent battle with Set symbolizes the eternal struggle between order and chaos. The murder of Osiris and his partial resurrection by Isis, who used her magic to reassemble his dismembered body, reflect themes of love, betrayal, and the cycle of life and death. This myth deeply influenced Egyptian culture, emphasizing the importance of the afterlife and a belief in justice and moral order. 3. The departure of Krishna in Hindu mythology. Krishna, a deity revered throughout the vast tapestry of Hindu culture, is celebrated as a hero, a teacher, and a god. His death, marked by an arrow striking his heel, his one vulnerable spot, akin to Achilles, signifies the end of the Dvapara Yuga and the beginning of the Kali Yuga, a period of strife and moral decline. Krishna's life, filled with miraculous deeds, profound teachings, and divine play, reflects the complexity of dharma, duty, morality, righteousness, and the challenges of living a virtuous life in a tumultuous world. His departure is not merely the end of an avatar, but serves as a reminder of the cyclical nature of time, the impermanence of life, and the eternal presence of the divine in the universe. 4. The multiple deaths of Dionysus in Greek mythology. Dionysus, the god of wine, ecstasy, and madness, represents a deity unlike any other in the Greek pantheon. Born of the union of Zeus and the mortal Semele, Dionysus faced rejection and danger from the moment of his birth. His multiple deaths and rebirths, including being torn apart by titans and reborn from Zeus's thigh, symbolize the seasonal cycle of the vine, death in winter and rebirth in spring. The rites and mysteries of Dionysus embrace the paradox of the fragility of life and the immortality of the soul, celebrating the ecstasy of life and the inevitability of death. Through its stories, the ancient Greeks explored themes of life, death, rebirth, and the joy and sorrow that accompany our existence. 5. The death of Quetal Koal in Aztec mythology. Quetal Koal, the feathered serpent, occupies a central place in Aztec and Mesoamerican mythology as the god of wind, air, and learning. Accounts of his departure vary. In one, he sets himself on fire and transforms into the morning star, Venus. This act was not simply an end, but a transformation, symbolizing the death of eras and the dawn of new beginnings. Quetzalcoatl's legacy is a testament to the Aztec understanding of balance and renewal, reflecting a belief in the cyclical nature of the cosmos, where gods and mortals alike play roles in the eternal dance of creation and destruction. Its story embodies themes of sacrifice, renewal, and the quest for knowledge and enlightenment. 6. The demise of Tiamat in Mesopotamian mythology. In the primordial chaos of Mesopotamian creation myths, Tiamat, the goddess who embodies the saltwater ocean, represents the chaotic force from which order is born. Her battle with Marduk, the god of Babylon, is a titanic clash that results in her defeat and dismemberment. Marduk uses parts of her body to create the heavens and the earth, symbolizing the triumph of order over chaos. This myth not only explains the origin of the world, but also serves to elevate Marduk's status among the gods, reflecting the political and religious rise of Babylon within Mesopotamia. Tiamat's story is a powerful representation of creation, struggle, and the establishment of cosmic and social order from the raw materials of chaos. 7. The sacrifice of Jesus in Christian theology. The crucifixion of Jesus Christ is a central pillar of Christian theology, embodying the themes of sacrifice, redemption, and love. Jesus, considered by Christians to be the Son of God, willingly accepts death on the cross to atone for the sins of mankind and to offer salvation and eternal life to all who believe. This act of self-sacrifice and the subsequent resurrection are celebrated as the ultimate demonstration of God's love for humanity. The story explores profound themes of suffering, forgiveness, and the possibility of redemption, offering a path to spiritual renewal and hope for a transformed world. Through the story, the Christian tradition offers profound insights into the nature of divine love and the human condition. 8. The death of Pan in Greek mythology. The story of Pan's death is unique in Greek mythology. Pan, the god of wilderness, shepherds, and flocks, known for his mischievous and lascivious nature, is said to have died, an event unheard of for Greek gods. The announcement by a sailor, Demise, that great Pan is dead, symbolizes not only the end of Pan, but also the transition from paganism to the rise of monotheistic religions in the Greek world. This narrative marks a significant cultural and religious shift, reflecting the changing landscape of spiritual beliefs. It explores themes of change, the end of ages, and the human need to find meaning and divinity in an ever-evolving world. 9. The self-immolation of Sati in Hindu mythology. Sati, the consort of Shiva, embodies devotion and the fierce dignity of personal integrity. Her self-immolation in the fire of her father Daksha's yagna, sacrificial fire, is a dramatic protest against her father's disrespect for Shiva. This act of self-sacrifice leads to significant consequences, including Shiva's wrathful dance of destruction and Sati's rebirth as Parvati. Her story is a profound tale about the power of love, respect, and the consequences of hubris. It underscores the complexity of divine relationships and the balance between duty to family and loyalty to one's spouse, reflecting broader themes of honor, sacrifice, and the cyclical nature of life and rebirth. 10. The demise of the Jade Emperor in Taoist mythology. The Jade Emperor, ruler of heaven in Taoist mythology, represents the epitome of wisdom, justice, and harmony. Tales of his defeat or replacement focus less on his physical death and more on the philosophical and spiritual lessons embedded within. These tales often reflect Taoist teachings about humility, the impermanence of power, and the importance of living in accordance with the Tao, the fundamental nature of the universe. The transition of power from one Jade Emperor to another, whether by usurpation or abdication, symbolizes the cyclical nature of leadership and the continuous flow of the Tao through all things. It's a reminder of the constant change inherent in the universe and the importance of adapting to maintain harmony and balance. As tales of gods and their final breaths close, we've journeyed far where mythic winds oppose. If these stories your heart and mind enthrall, like, subscribe, and share Beyond the Mortal Call. In comments, weave your thoughts, both big and small.